Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Trevor Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below, let me know, gang. Now, once again, like I promised you guys, I was going to do this video. Let's talk content creators and their effects on immigration policies in these countries. Let's say UK, Canada, Australia. Let's use these three countries. What do you think? Right off the bat, do you believe that content creators have kind of like a strong impact on policies that are being made recently in these countries? Now, why I decided to say, oh, let me do this video separately, when I was doing my last video, is because we noticed a disturbing trend. From the video that we learned, of course, with Timayu versus UK, where he came out and was talking all sorts about how people coming to the UK use the immigration system and all of that, we were able to determine that these government people know for sure what's going on. They understand what is happening. But still, as content creators, we play a part in amplifying these things and pushing it out there and all of that. Now, most recently, we understand that a place like Canada, we've had serious economic crisis. So bad that they've brought out policies increasing the amount of money international students need to show before they come in, the amount of money they need to put in. Homelessness has gone up, rent is up. There are lots of people that are living in their cars. In fact, it is terrible. You have to be around to understand how bad it has gotten. But if there is one video that keeps making the rounds, is videos where people are talking about free food. I personally didn't want to talk about it because I cannot gauge. Yes, I've been here. I came in as a student. I cannot gauge your financial capability and come here and judge you without knowing what you're going through. But guess what? Like I said, it's always very important for those of you. I put up one particular channel yesterday when I did my video. I said it was yesterday, my last video. I put up one channel. It's called Through Nuts. Channels like that are very, I don't know which direction, whether it's right or left, but they are very insistent on how Canada should go back to what it is. And for me, I believe so. You understand? It's as right as it can be, whether or not it will favor me. But for every country, everybody wants their country to be right. It's good to watch that with an open mind because you understand where the people are coming from and you understand what they are beyond the smile, how they view you as a foreigner. Okay? So most recently, the axe fell on a particular content creator. Okay, he did his content. I'm going to be attaching it. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
This is how I save hundreds of bucks every month in food and groceries. All these groceries for this week I got free. This for everyone, all the students. They even have hot foods at our university. यहाँ पे most of the universities and colleges में food banks होते हैं, which are run by trusts, churches या फिर non-profit organizations. Let me show you what I got this week. You can take as much as you want. सारे basic fruits and vegetables, bread, sauces, pastas, and canned vegetables, which is subject to availability. This has been very helpful to me as a student. Check with your seniors or university websites, and you'll get the location of the food banks.
So basically, this guy, somebody found him out. They said this guy has a job as a bank data scientist for TD, a position that averages 98,000 per year, and proudly uploaded this video showing how much free food he gets from charity food banks. You don't hate them enough. This is crazy. So the repercussion, of course, because internet is a powerful tool, TD Bank has fired him since that his free food video went viral. Now, when I say social media can make or mar you, this is one of it. This is one of it. Food banks are for the poor people. Food banks are for people that are falling on hard times. As a student, Seneca has a food bank. And so that time, even when I had not started work, I was like, oh, let me register and see the food bank. I went there as soon as they gave us our first food bank package. Nothing inside that I could eat. I even went to Zodi. I did a viewing. I was like, you know what? Let me manage and find job. Find myself. First and last. More than 1.5 years since I've been in this country. First and last. But when you get a job as a data scientist and you still find the need to go to a food bank to get free food, it's a mentality that is different. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Things like this are things that will make us targets. There are many people that maybe they fell sick, maybe they hurt their back, they can no longer walk, therefore they lost their house. They can no longer walk. Since they lost their house, they don't have money for food. Those are the people that fall into food banks. Some donations from churches, clothes, and the rest, they go into food banks. I feel like as content creators, sometimes the onus is on the content creator, so to speak, to make where they have decided to reside look beautiful, palatable, and inviting to their viewers. It's not your business. It's not your responsibility to make Canada palatable for who is coming in. I don't understand why you feel the need to convince people that you made such a right decision by showing them, good morning, no, see all the free things we got. I get that people that come here and their funds are really tight, they need those. But when you do it in such a way that there's one particular YouTuber, even when I watched that True Not, their video, there was a YouTuber, also Indian. This one now make I even talk for PG. So those of on our way don't go post on our way be Nigerians there. Better go private all those nonsense, so make them no use you do example. Because as it stands now, Indian people now them pack plenty. I don't talk my own, so those that can hear, let them hear. If you have done any of those kind of things, because most of the ones we then show now Indians, whether in Calgary or in these people showing what they got from the government, the free food, the free this, is content quite all right. But please, guys, shooting yourself in the foot because you want to create one content or the other, I don't think it's right. Or what do you people think, guys? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So once again, this job particularly is it's a job that is sought after. For somebody to secure this type of job in TD and to be fired simply because you got like free food of maybe $50, now really your village people do you. At this point, I'm sure it's his village people, because that's such a mess up to a high degree. It's such a mess up to a high degree because, guys, what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So as much as possible, people are saying like, if he's a student and he was working full-time, was he wrong? One comment said, to anyone justifying that he was wrong for taking food bank, come and have a conversation with me. If you earn 100,000 with multiple responsibilities, him sharing it is the problem. That is why in life you got to be tactical. I remember when Donald Trump said, I take advantage of tax stuff just like every rich person. If Hillary is mad, she should change the law. After all, her friends also benefit. I think this comment, you're misunderstanding the point, because someone else replied, that's not the point. The point is he's earning there. Homeless people who don't earn a cent, they can even afford a loaf of bread. Even if he has responsibilities, he's working. He should put himself first rather than being a food bandit. It's greed. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So you cannot be earning close to 100,000 and still collecting food from the poor people. Let it not be, because when they keep looking at things like this, they keep tightening things for international students. And for those of our friends and our family members that are still stuck back home, receiving different denials, I just bring this to you. This is one of the reasons. This is one of the reasons why they hate international students. I knew of this a while ago, and I was like, you know what, coming out to do a video, maybe what do you think, for us, especially as Nigerians, most of us even came in with money, but then we had an issue where the currency had this massive fluctuation. Right now it's getting back on track, but people were stranded. So if I had done this video as at that time, it would have seemed very insensitive, because a lot of people were stranded. They had not even paid their fees, so they legitimately needed the food. Do you understand? But still, I get when people say, oh, as students, you're supposed to show proof of having money. We had money. We showed the proof. But then a situation whereby one fluctuation in currency made the money that you even brought in for your school fees and your upkeep, and both of them joined together cannot finish paying one-term school fees, and then these students are stranded. They have rent to pay, they have this to pay. Yes, if they go to a couple of food banks, it's justified. But when you are working, you're supposed to stop. When you're working, you're supposed to get to a point where these handouts, you allow the poor people to get it. Because sometimes, and do you know what's even worse in terms of greed? When you get this stuff and then you cannot eat it, and then it gets bad in your cupboard. That's a level of greed. Like, you keep going to collect it. You know you cannot eat it. You go again, you collect it. You go again, you collect it. You just allow them go bad in your cupboard. Whereas there are people that did not get the first time. That is bad. That is greed. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is one of the angles I wanted us to paint. But if you think he was right and he really needed the money, also let us know your thoughts. Different people have been reacting to this particular story, both for and against, as usual. But still, I believe that with those that are working men, just let it go. You know, let it go as much as you can. Try to live within your means. You must not eat everything. Oh, the one I bought is not enough. I want to go to food bank to collect it. Manage the one you have. Let the food bank people at least see something. That way they know that, oh, the students are considerate. You come into a society, you come into a community where you're seeing the poor, you're able to help, you're seeing, it's like NYSC students going to villages. It's not like the student is rich, but then you find out ways to make the place better for your host community, so that at least you know that things have improved. You don't go there to collect. Imagine NYSC students sent to a village and everything you're collecting. The next NYSC student that they send there, they are going to mistreat the person because the former person did not impact. You didn't even teach the students. You didn't even, you know, those are the things. And when you hear the actual Canadians talking about this thing, they talk about it with so much pain and so much disdain that when they raise their noses to international students, you begin to see angles like this. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. So that particularly is my stand on it. It's greed, and it's one thing to go and do it. It's another thing to drop evidence for people to come and see that you went and you did it. Hey, what is going on? Be smart, be wise. All right. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people tell content creators, it's not everything you post. Even though it will give you views, it's not everything you post. And with that, I also ask for permission because it's not everything I will say. Some things you have to go and find it out by yourself. As much as we want to help you, we know that a situation like this will come where people that you're trying to help and show that, oh, there's a way, oh, if you come here, you're broke, there's a way, oh, there's a way the thing can be misinterpreted and it will work against you. So please, as much as today now we have agreed that this guy did wrong, he has also shown us as content creators that it's not every information that you put out. Allow people to come in, whether they make a mistake or they do well, it's left for them to, you know, decide. Okay. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As usual, remember your girl Asidarling. Please check out my other videos and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.